Hello and welcome to Talkin Baseball. It's March 15th and we are drafting Cy Young winners. So pay attention because we're so smart we're going to get it all right. Hello and welcome to Talkin Baseball, brought to you by SeatGeek. My name is Jimmy. I'm sitting next to Jake. We got Trev in California. What's over your shoulder? Is that a gun? And then BBD producing behind the dish. Trev's got a gun over his shoulder, little rifle, a little pellet rifle thing. Shotgun?
That's my BB gun. Yeah, it's my BB gun.
All right.
Just in case some dudes come back here.
It's a gopher killing gun.
Oh, wow. I forgot how much you used to kill gophers. That was cool.
Yeah.
We are drafting Cy Youngs today, something we did last year as well. BBD has the results from last year, and also we didn't get, I know no one drafted Verlander.
No one drafted Verlander. Didn't have that after TJ.
Yeah, the post Tommy John Cy Young winning.
Feels like an exception to the rule.
Yeah, our bad. Jake, are you going to do well or are you going to do poorly?
Poorly. I'm gonna take some chances. I play for keeps. Rather put a nice feather in my cap. And yeah, excited to, I did a little preview, did my top 10 in the worst list for this year. So those will be coming out on JM Baseball leading up to the season. Pitchers are brutal to separate. Because, it's, talk about different flavors of ice cream. So actually, when the rabbit's got the gun and you got to pick between a couple guys, you find out a little about yourself. So I'm excited to do that. How are you doing?
I'm good. Trev, how are you?
I'm also doing well. And I think you guys mentioned that because I won last year with my pick of Sandy, 17th overall, that I get to choose the order today, which is, I didn't know that was going to happen. So I'm kind of flustered with that whole thing. But I'm excited to talk some ball, especially these pitchers, and I think I'm going to keep mine pretty young this year.
Okay.
It's so unlikely.
You know how I like it.
Yep, young or old. Choose Verlander again. BBD, what were the results last year, like total vote getting people?
First of all, shout out all of us. We all had multiple players we drafted get votes last year, so that's nice. Nobody embarrassed themselves. That said, our last place finisher was Jake, who gets 3 on the board.
Wow.
But 2 of them are Gossman and Logan Webb, who combined for 3 points.
Yep.
And then Corbin Burns snagged 20 points.
Nice.
Third place was myself. Garrett Cole got 1 point. Max Fried, my second round pick, was my big vote getter with 72 points. And Shane Bieber got 5 points. Jimmy, you finished in second. Otani and Aaron Nola both pulled their weight, 82 and 48 points respectively.
Way to go.
130 total points. And then Trev lapped pretty much everybody with Julio Urias and Sandy Alcantara, who he was a unanimous Cy pick. And if you pick one of the winners, you have a very good chance to win. And he picked a unanimous one. So
good job, Trev. I also drafted just NA starter as my 5th pick last year. You guys said if any of them got a vote, I would get the points. No A starter got a single vote, so yeah, I blew it there. Big point or vote receivers that didn't go drafted last year: Dylan Cease, Manoah, and then that's kind of it.
I think the top.
Yeah, we kind of got everyone in the NL. Way to go, us!
So we had our pulse on the NL, and of course Verlander, who we already shouted out.
Yeah. All right, Trev, what's the order?
Okay, this doesn't really matter. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Soft.
I like picking first. It's not soft because I have someone that I really want to take first. Okay.
Nice.
I'll put Biebers loves the wraparound, so Biebers gets the wraparound. James, you're going second, and Jake, you're going third because I hate you.
3-hole hitter, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, they put the best hitter in the 2-hole now, so.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a little old school managerial style.
Yeah, you are. You and Tony La Russa, baby. Imagine.
2019 Nationals. This whole draft is brought to you by SeatGeek. We talked about that. Do you guys know them? SeatGeek, the geeks of seats, the #1 seat ticketing app in the world. My words. Jomboy preseason, 15% off. If you use any of our SeatGeek codes, you already got the app or whatever. You could still use this. Jomboy preseason, 15% off your order, whether you're a first-time buyer or not. The easiest app in the world to use. Green means good. Red means bad. Go do it. If you're going anywhere, seats are total. Get your first seats for the season. Do it right now. Lock in a game and say, I'm going to the stadium on this day. Do it with SeatGeek. Code Jomboy preseason, 15% off.
Trev,
you gave yourself the first pick.
Yeah, now I'm kind of regretting because I keep looking. I'm like, I like this guy better and this guy. My first. Oh, I don't want to give away who I was going to do because I'm going to start to save him for last. I'm going to take Spencer Strider first overall. He has not had a Cy Young vote. That is one of the stipulations. I believe he's one of the better guys that has not received that. I wanted to get it out of the way. We all know about him. The slider from hell. I think I described where he got it from. Was that Spencer when he dipped his hand into the wishing well, into the depths and pulled it out? I think that was Spencer Strider. That's where he got it from. 130 innings last year, 131 and 2/3 to be exact. He had over 200 strikeouts, a whip under 1. He was the second Rookie of the Year vote, only behind his teammate, Michael Harris. I like everything about this guy. He's kind of the new young Moxie King. I like the team he plays on. He only started 20 games last year because you remember he was kind of in the bullpen to start the year. I'm going for 30 games started this year, maybe a little bit more. I'd expect big things out of Spencer this year. So he is my number 1 overall pick.
Great job.
good stuff, Trev. Good stuff. I didn't see that one coming, but I'm happy for you and proud of you for taking them.
13.8 per 9 strikeouts from a starter. You got to love that.
With the second overall pick, I will be taking Luis Castillo of the Mariners. He also has never received a Cy Young vote, got traded halfway through last year, and then got the contract with the Mariners. Got a taste of the postseason, pitched really well against Toronto in his start. I think he pitched well in his first start of the wild card. Or who did they play in the wild card series first? Toronto. Oh, no. That was Toronto. Houston, 7 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. I think he's fired up. He's ready to go. No more Cincinnati trade rumors. Had half a season to get used to the AL. In a pretty good division with some good teams, so he's going to have to really bring it. But
he's number 1 on my board.
I think he's the best non-vote getter available.
Probably would have got votes if he didn't change leagues last year.
Yes.
That was his loophole.
Yes, so I'm taking Luis Castillo.
Great
He was
pick.
also in consideration for the number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
Great pick. You guys. Wow. You guys are really on the pulse of the game. That's why I tune in. But you both lost because I'm taking Sandy Alcantara.
Okay.
Because he's going to win the Cy Young again. And that gives me at least like half the most votes available. We've now fallen in love with innings again. I can already see the tweet. Our guy Jet Passon will tweet it out, and it'll be like, what's better, Sandy Alcantara's 230 innings with a 2.28 ERA, or Justin Verlander's 160 innings with a 1.75? And it's
Who was tweeting that?
Jet
Yeah,
Passon.
what?
Sandy threw 228.2 innings last year. That was building off of 205. I think that 2020 season saved him a little bit. He only threw 42 innings that year. I think we're going to see Sandy put up another 225, 230 type innings. Maybe imagine if those Miami Fishies could stay in it for a little longer this year and make it matter. I know, on our TPP, we're always kind of hopeful for that. Even if they're not like they were last year. Just no one's going to be on Sandy's level innings-wise, and we like when guys win back-to-back. After they win 2, we get a little bit of voter fatigue, but we like the back-to-back. Sandy will win it again. Thank you for the third pick, Trev.
I'm kind of fading ground ball pitchers a little bit, thinking that the shift regulations will hurt him. Sandy was able to pitch so many innings because he has a great ground ball rate, gets a lot of outs on the ground. And I've been looking into like his shift outs versus non-shift outs, and he's not the most helped out, but it definitely helped him out. So not just attacking him, but pitchers who get most of their outs on the ground in the infield last year, I'm kind of believing that they're not going to get as many this year.
Sure.
Want to see it.
Miguel Rojas gone, not picking it behind him. That's a big one. You forgot about that one, old Jakey boy. But also a great pick. How could you go wrong with Sandy? I picked him last year, if you remember. So
Joey Wendell
copy
is
me.
nails defensively.
Yes, he is.
So.
Thumbtacks.
Yeah. Last year, outs on ground balls when the shift was deployed, Pablo Lopez had 2. No, he was the second most with 98. Sandy Alcantara had 135. So I wonder if that comes into play.
He can do whatever he wants out there.
Beavers.
It's my turn. Last pick of the first round. And I'm going to go with the guy. He was my first round pick last year. I'd rather go out having picked him than let one of you have him. Strikeout guy, not going to be affected too bad by the grounders and the lack of shift. I will take Garrett Cole. I will watch every start he makes this year. He stays healthy. He gets Cy Young votes every year. Garrett Cole.
It's a safe pick with Garrett, obviously, for certain reasons. It's I think something that's just a little interesting. Garrett is going to he turns 33 in September. He doesn't have a Cy in the bag. And I mean, that's a big box to check. So I wonder if we would ever see him like hunt that a little extra. Like if he's neck and neck with a guy down the road, if you see Garrett try to bust out like a 13 strikeout game or something, that'd be fun.
Lock in September.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You just all of a sudden it's like, I'm just going to be good because I want to win a Cy Young? What are you talking about,
Stop
bro?
it.
Try a little bit harder?
Stop
People
it.
try hard every time they go out there.
Stop it.
I like the pick, Beavers. Garrett
It's
Cole,
a
safe pick. You're right. He
little
does get
safe,
Cy Young
little
votes every
chalk.
year.
Yeah, it's a great
stays healthy.
accumulating votes pick. Even if he doesn't win, he's gotten Cy Young votes his last 5 seasons.
He gets Cy Young votes and has as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. So I am comfortable taking him with the first pick. With my second pick of this wraparound, I'm faced with an interesting decision because 2 of you guys have picked your guy who hasn't received a vote. Doesn't mean you can't pick somebody else who has, though.
Yes.
It's true.
But I don't think I'm going to go there. I'm going to go, I think, to another guy. I'm between 2 guys. Both have received votes before. Both received votes last year. And I'm going to go with the guy I picked last year, Max Fried. He sees all his friends on the Braves getting these extensions. He hasn't been locked in yet. And he's been as good as any of them. Finished top 3 last year. Forget if he finished second or third. Really good year in, year out. One of our guys. We like him. On a good team. That'll help. So I will take Max Fried. Another guy I was picking between who will get picked at some point. Chance he gets traded. Can't take that risk.
Okay, Max Fried was second in the Cy Young last year. You know how I feel about him. He's turned himself into like one of, if not the best left-handed pitchers in all of baseball. Beavers, love it. I actually got a tweet from Max Manis who said he would do some really nice things for me if I convinced Max Fried to pitch for Team Israel in the next World Baseball Classic. So that's my new goal.
Okay.
Braves lock him in, and that opens that up.
He's already a Yankee, but that's a good pick. That's a good pick. How is Max, Trev?
How is he? He's doing great.
It's good.
Solid, bro.
Okay.
Good head on his shoulders.
Sure is. Speaking of Max Fried, hot.
Oh, no.
I'm going with the perennial hot boy, and I'm going with the storyline of the season. Shohei Ohtani. And I think I just got both Cy Young winners this year. Shohei's trying to break the bank in a way we've never seen before. And last year he finished 4th in the Cy Young. Got better from the previous season. He was the best AL pitcher in Ks per 9. So if you like those strikeouts, those should still be there. So might as well go out and win the Cy Young before you get a contract. And by the way, pretty decent hitter too. So showtime.
He was the other guy I was considering with my previous pick. I got scared off by, I don't know, what if they trade him to the Padres? Gets Luis Castillo'd, and just no votes because he's not enough time in either league.
Angels don't have the heart.
We already have voter fatigue for Shohei. I know he hasn't won a side, but people are already like, we can't just give him everything. It's like, well, you kind of can if he's the best at everything. I like the
Babe
pick,
Ruth
but
rule.
I think that he's going to get traded too. And you might get Luis Castillo. Is that a new term we're talking about here?
Oh.
Yeah. It's happened to other guys.
Whoa.
Great pick.
I like it.
All right.
I want to have some
I do
fun
like
with my picks,
Oh.
but I guess I'm going to have to push some of them to the third or fourth round. I'm taking Verlander. I'm not going to count him out. He's with a new team. He's got an owner that's like hungry to win. Not that the Astros weren't, obviously they were as well, but I think he's going to like Buck. I think there's going to be some fucking him and Scherzer and some just like old man grumpy energy in the Mets clubhouse. I think he's going to love New York fans. He seems made for it. Also, that's probably 10% of the formula. The others, he's really good, and he's kind of baseball trend proof. He's been doing it for a while. Oh, guys are trying 3 true outcome. I'll just get him out. Oh, the shift isn't around. I'll just get him out. Oh, I'm recovering from Tommy John. I'll just get him out. So I'd be foolish to not grab him 2 years in a row when none of us grabbed him last year and he won. I think he'll pitch himself into votes as long as he's healthy.
We can't hate on ourselves for not picking him last year. I mean, he's coming off of TJ.
No.
You never really could expect that type of performance.
I had him. I said, I think he's going to have a good year. And every other person coming off Tommy John, I think you can't pencil that in. But I gave him the exception that you can pencil him in for a good year, even though he's recovering from Tommy John. I didn't think he was going to win Cy Young.
You had something to the extent of like, I believe in him more than I believe in anyone else in his position. Mm-hmm. So half credit to you there. Didn't pick him though.
Yeah, so Verlander. You get 2 picks now, Trev. Use them
Yeah,
wisely.
I mean, I got two bangers in the second and third round. I guess it doesn't matter which way I go here. I'll start with Jacob deGrom of the AL Texas Rangers. Normally, I would say, hey, not a lot of guys in the American League have seen him, especially in that division. But I think this is a pretty tough division, so I'm not really going to go there. I'm going with the fact that he had like a 1 ERA last year when healthy. Literally could have been like the best pitch season of all time if he stayed healthy. So I'm banking on that. I'm hoping these Texas Rangers can figure out a way to keep him healthy. I don't know if that means they're gonna cut down some innings and do something like that. I don't think it matters with him because when he's right, he's just so much better than everybody else. So I'm happy that I got him in the second round. I'm curious to see how he does respond to a new division. I think usually that favors the pitcher a lot. So Jacob deGrom and his otherworldly ability is my guy in the second round.
He's good. You won't. I don't think any of us will argue against that. I'm excited to see him, man.
I am too.
Just let it eat.
By all accounts, when you read up on the spring training takes, things are looking good. So, and when he put the Rangers uniform on the first time, it looked right on him. It looked like he was kind of made to wear those colors, which was surprising to me because I'm not a fan of the Texas Rangers uniforms.
He's chasing a World Series, right? Wasn't that his quote?
I think he did say that.
He said something stupid. I forget what it was.
An owner who's focused on it's the organization's goal, something like that. It's a little.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Corey Kluber just got named opening day starter for the Red Sox.
Hey now, and that's Trev's next pick.
Opening day starter for the Red Sox, Corey Kluber.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. When I mentioned the 1 ERA, that was 2021. I'm sorry, guys. Oops. Next pick. And I'm curious. Oh, man. I have so much faith in this guy. And he's got a little FU to him now after going through an arbitration battle with his team. I mean, he came out and told the press he ain't happy. And I kind of like guys with a little chip on their shoulder. This guy's already got one in the bag, sub 1 whip last year, over 200 innings. This guy just does it. I'm taking Corbin Burns. He's a damn buzzsaw out there. Another one like Garrett Cole, like he's going to get Cy Young votes. So I'm racking that up. Cy Young 6, Cy Young 1 in 2021, Cy Young 7 last year. This guy's an animal. 2.11 in 20, 2.43 in 2021, and a 2.94 last year. Sub 3s all around the board. Puts up innings, strikes people out. In the 3rd round, I got Corbin Burns. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
I love him.
Anytime.
I love him. Nice guy. Gave me some street cred. It's a good pick.
When did they give you street cred?
When I picked him to win the Cy Young, and then he did.
Oh, like he didn't personally give you street
no.
cred.
No.
I was gonna say,
He didn't like
you say,
vouch for
He
Jake.
barely sees a human when he looks at me.
He's looked at you though.
Yes.
that's not true, dude. He loves us.
Nice guy.
Me and Jimmy, I mean, not you. He hates you.
Is it his contract year? Or is he 2 years?
I think he's 2 years. That's
2.
why everyone thinks the trade is this year.
Stay in
Yeah,
it,
free agent
Milwaukee.
2025. That's an easy pick for me.
Where are you going,
I
Jim
like
Buck,
it.
too?
Yeah, I got a guy I want to take. If I lose him, I'll be upset, but I don't know if I'm going to lose him. Let's go with... No, I don't want to do that.
He's passing on that.
Yeah. I'll take Manoah, man.
Oh.
It goes against the ground ball thing,
Shift thing you talked about.
but he's such a gamer. Kind of like him. Yeah, whatever. I'll take him.
Stick with your gut, dude.
Follow your heart.
Well, yeah. It's like I think he's going to get votes.
He's got the perfect attitude to win a Cy Young.
Yeah, I think he's like what voters like.
If this is the year the Blue Jays like fully put
Right.
it together, I think the voters will recognize that in him. He'll be a big part of it. Game it a little bit.
I'll take
There's
him.
so many fucking good pitchers out there. I'm like, I keep thinking, man, there's not gonna be anything left, no meat on the bone. There's a lot of fucking good starting pitchers. Are we like in a golden era of starting pitching right now? We got young guys, we got the old guys still doing it. It's like the whole gamut is being run right now.
It's a good question,
saying?
Trev. I don't know. I'm not good at instantly comparing eras like that. But yeah,
People are gonna hate that I said that because they're like, well, they only go 5 innings.
I just had the realization, we talk about the graphic a lot. Like when this graphic comes out, there's going to be a lot of unhappy fans because there's so many good pitchers.
There's so many.
There's
You
only
better pick
20
a Mariner.
picks, so
Somebody
someone's
pick.
gonna-
Oh, we already picked the Mariner.
Already picked
We're
him.
covered. We're covered.
We're good.
Why didn't they take George Kirby?
I might.
I might.
Shout out
Preview.
J.P. Crawford.
Shout out to
George Kirby.
my next pick. Great pick, Jim. Manoah. Big, powerful.
I got other guys I want to pick more.
No, what else?
Let me ask you this before you go. Are
Okay.
we doing like bigger checks this year on the sticky stuff, or is that gone? Are we done?
No, they announced that they're going to do that more.
Okay, that makes a difference for me because
Yeah.
we know some people.
Yeah.
Are they going to immediately stop doing the more intense checks?
Yeah, just one weekend.
They announced it's going to be more random now.
Random. My next pick is brought to you by Blue Moon. Oops.
Wow.
Oh, got one in my hand here. We got a little Blue Moon special delivery to the office. And you can do the same because that's what we're talking about. Get your Blue Moon delivered. Stay at home. Watch baseball. Opening day is coming up. Northeast weather currently a little nasty. A little snowstorm, like 30s, rainy and windy in the city. So you don't want to go out in that. Get yourself a Blue Moon delivered. Get yourself a Valencia orange peel. Rub it up in there. You guys know Blue Moon and the Belgian wheat ale. You see it everywhere. So why not see it in your home? So go get yourself some Blue Moon delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/baseball. That's get.bluemoonbeer.com/baseball. Blue Moon made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Co., Golden, Colorado. Check out the link in the description. Check out this.
Oh my! Do that again. Do you have another one?
I do, but I'd rather, I don't know.
Okay.
2 beers, 10:30 in the morning. That's a slippery slope for me. It ends up with a not happy Jess at home. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bang out one of my non-vote getting pitchers, Cy Young vote getting pitchers, just to check that box. Even though I got a couple guys I like. And you guys know where I'm going. H-Town, Funky Town, City, Space City, City where the Trop Top, City where the Blop Blop. I'm going to Christian Javier, who has not received a Cy Young vote. He full-on broke out last year. He's built out his innings every year. He's gotten better every year. It seemed like the light bulb clicked. 148.2 innings, 194 strikeouts last year. Basically no-hit the Yankees twice, right? He did it at the stadium, and then he was doing it in a playoff game. His stuff's nasty. He's going to be 26 years old. I will take Christian Javier.
Nice. Off the board.
Let's go for the H.
For the H. Yeah, he's disgusting. Again, we're getting down into the depths of this draft, and there's just like guys out there that could be the number 1 overall pick in this draft. Christian Javier, I agree. I think he's broke out last season, but there's more in the tank. I like that age 26 season for some reason. 4th year in the books for him, right?
This is going to be year 4, yeah.
I like that a lot. Good pick, Jake.
Thanks, Trev. Double Beebs?
Double Beebs. So I've got 2 picks here. Still have to pick my no vote guy.
Oh, no.
But I've got that guy ready. Who will I pick before him is the big question. I'll hop over to San Francisco and I'll take Logan Webb.
Okay.
Got on the board last year. Again, Giants put it together at all. I think vote getters will recognize him for that as being their best pitcher. And he's been good the last couple years.
So
and we
good.
like him. Chris Rose rotation recurring guest.
Casual 32 starts with a 2.90 ERA. He's good. He's a ground ball guy.
Big time ground ball guy, and they had the worst infield defense in all of baseball last year.
So if that gets better.
Should help him a lot. Maybe they were shifting poorly.
Yeah, maybe
They can
that's
take
good
the brains
news.
out of it.
One less thing for the Giants.
I mean, didn't
Just react.
Rodon have the best FIP in baseball, but it wasn't reflected in his earned runs.
Yeah.
But he's a big time ground ball guy. I mean, the average ground ball percentage in baseball is 44%. If you're over 50, you're a ground ball pitcher. He's 58. 58 is his average of his career. In 2021, he was 63% ground ball. That's a lot.
I like this note I got on Just Baseball here on Logan Webb. In 2021, he elicited a 47% swing and miss clip on his slider. And it wasn't there last year. If you could figure that out, screw the ground balls. Just throw the slider up there. 47% of swings? What the fuck?
He's good. He's good, right? And then with my 4th round pick, I am going to go get my guy who hasn't received a vote yet. I think the rest of you might have picked other people over him because he has a broken toe right now. I looked it up. He says he will start on April 6th. So he's not going to miss much time. Taking my chances, he pitches through that, and I will take Joe Musgrove. Has not received a Cy Young vote yet.
Wow. How about that? Big Joe Musgrove, huh?
He said he's going to pitch on April 6th after dropping a kettlebell on his foot.
He said his realistic hope is to start his first game of the first game of the first road trip which would be the season's 7th game on April 6th.
Did you say chop that toe off, Jim?
He was throwing off the mound 12 days after the broken toe.
Don't need it.
You don't need it, yeah.
Just put in like a fake lead toe. You'll be fine.
I was hoping to snag Javier as my no votes guy because shout out Jolly Olive. He's gotten the Cy Young pick twice in a row. He got Corbin 2 years ago, Sandy last year, and he picked Javier this year.
Jol.
Where'd he go,
Jolly? I was gonna ride with Jolly, but Jake snuck in there.
Always do.
The last 3 full years of ball, Joe Musgrove has over 30 starts. I still like that stat. I'm sorry. Is that like old school to like guys to start baseball games? Because that's what I like. Give me 30 games started. Give yourself a chance to win this Cy Young. I like it, Beavers.
We doing 5 rounds?
5 rounds.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Huge.
Joe Musgrove has no awards. He got $100 million.
One All-Star game.
Don't clip that and send it to him. That was rude the way you said that.
No, I mean, like, I'm surprised he does. I'm not saying like he's. Come on, man. I don't think I have any awards. I stink.
You're bold.
You have bold.
I got 1 bold.
Musgrove has bold. 2 shutouts in 21.
I think he's got some
he
pedals
does.
too.
He's a stud.
I never found out how heavy that kettlebell was.
Yeah,
Who's
you
up
were
next?
supposed to research that. It's Poppy, and I was, per usual, between a couple guys. I'm going to go at Trevor's heartstrings.
No, don't you dare.
No.
Dare.
Easy. And I'm actually going to piggyback Beebs a little bit. Because you know what? I think I already won with Sandy and Shohei. I've got the AL and the NL Cy Young winners. So I'm going to fuck around and find out a little bit. This guy has a Cy Young in his bag.
Oh.
He struck out 171 guys over 128 innings last year. And he's a teammate of Joe Musgrove. And it's his free agent year. How much are you going to roll out the bag for 2-time Cy Young winner Blake Snell? How about it? I know you're fighting an innings game. And a potential, 27 starts 2 years ago, 24. The light bulb turned back on for him. I couldn't believe the strikeout numbers. Why not do it again, Snell? And he's in a free agent year, so I believe in what they're doing in San Diego. So it's a little bit of a chance, but I like him.
That's a bold pick. You're looking for some like Cy Young 6 votes with Snell. Because I believe the innings do hurt him overall when you're talking about, this is what the show is about, people. We're not naming who we think has the best, whatever. Like, this is about Cy Young votes, and Blake Snell it's going to be tough for him to get those, Jakey boy.
Hey, in his 1 year, he got 30 starts. He won the Cy Young. And it's not like the previous years have been like 5 starts or 11 starts. It's 27 and 24. So
no, I didn't really mean starts. I meant innings.
Right.
That's the outlier in his stat page is that year, 180 innings that year. The rest of them have been right around 120, 130. So it's bold.
Give me those.
I like taking the chance on him.
Give me those 30 starts, baby. What do you got, Jim?
5.6 hits per 9 that year.
He's gross,
league.
man. And he likes you, which is bizarre.
He's awesome. I love Blake Snell, and I do think he has a chance to really go off this year, especially you said as a free agent year.
Contract year.
Believe that. Throw the innings.
Turn the video games off before midnight this year. You
guy's
know
got
what
a
I'm saying?
banger, dude.
Thanks.
What's that?
Sexy.
I'm going to take Shane McClanahan.
Yeah.
He had a 2.54 ERA last year.
Yeah.
He had a 2.6 xFIP.
Really?
Yeah.
It was 2.6?
2.6.
Oh, it was 2.7. Okay.
No, it was 3 FIP. So Rays, make some fucking plays, please.
Yeah, their defense was bad last year.
It was.
What
Their infield defense wasn't great last year, and it's something you usually think is going to be very good. But he's really good. He'll get votes, I think.
Yeah.
If he's the best pitcher on the Rays and the Rays are good, he'll get votes because he's also got like super flashy stuff. he can dominate a game for a long time at points. So
It's a good pick.
yeah, I thought he was going to be gone.
I probably should have taken him, but I wanted to twist the knife on Trev's guy.
You did that, yeah.
And bring some light
You didn't
to
really
it.
twist anything on me.
Twist everything. No, I mean,
That's a great pick, James.
if he builds off the past 2 years, McClanahan will be top 3. Easy.
I like
That's
the
what I'm
value
saying, like,
in the fourth round here.
Yeah, I think he averaged 6 innings a start last year. Like he's pretty good.
He's a guy you like.
The guy
And he
I'm
got
about
votes
to pick.
last year.
Yeah. 6th.
The guy I'm about to pick in the 4th round of this draft could easily be the number 1 overall pick. I think I've already said that this episode, but it rings true again. For my 4th round pick, I'm always going to pick him. I believe he's going to win a Cy Young. Julio Urias
Yeah.
of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Had an absolutely awesome year last year, 175 innings, sub-1 whip. He was Cy Young, 3 last year, 7 the year before. So he's another one of those guys he's going to get votes. Soft contact king, can strike guys out when he needs to in big situations. He's just he's a stud. I love watching him pitch, and the Dodgers are going to need him to step up this year a lot. So I think last year 175, the year before 185 innings. I see him around there, maybe a little tick up this year as they need him to go a little bit longer into games. But Urias in the freaking 5th round or the 4th round he had 194 ERA plus, led the NL last year. This guy's an absolute demon on the mound.
Yeah, 3rd in soft contact percentage last year, and doesn't give up a lot of line drives. It's just good. Good place to be.
That's good.
Okay, my picks, I got to remember now because I can't get too NL, AL heavy.
Number 1 in line drive percentage, Julio Urias. What a good, it goes hand in hand with soft contact, but that's just, dude's good.
And he's going to be, this is his age 26 season.
Dude, he's been in the league for 10 years already.
Yeah.
Are you going to draft Bassett?
2016, he made his first appearance. No.
Because he's top 3 in all these as well.
Yeah.
Soft contact, doesn't give up line drives. Yeah.
I do like Bassett.
He's 4th in line drive percentage, and Bassett is number 1 in soft contact of all of baseball last year.
Favorite signing of the offseason, Chris Bassett.
And your favorite signing of the offseason, and you're not going to take him?
I think Trev's taking him right here, so I'll let Trev.
I'm not. I need to know my picks again. So I went Spencer Strider. I went Jacob deGrom. And next?
Corbin Burns and Julio Urias.
Fuck.
Well, I have to pick someone in the AL now, and I wasn't planning on it. So back to the drawing board for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you who I was going to pick. You know what? This is another guy who's going to get Cy Young votes. Cy Young 2 last year. I'm going Dylan Cease with my final pick, 5th round.
Yes.
And now I really, really like my draft. It's balanced. I have guys that strike out. I have soft contact kings. This guy had a 2.2 last year over 184 innings with 227 strikeouts.
I'm all AL. You've just opened my eyes.
Yeah. Cy Young 2 last year, like I said, this guy's a stud. He has everything that you need for Cy Young voters to look at. And it is also, he's 27 this year.
Shit.
So Dylan Cease, final pick for me. I think I did a really good job in this draft, and I'm excited about my team and my chances.
That's
Wappa
awesome.
wada wada
I'm really
wada.
happy for you.
That's awesome.
What-a-do-do-do. I need a National League guy. Am I up again?
You are.
Can I tell you who I was going to pick, and maybe it'll change your mind?
Tell him.
Aaron Nola.
Jimmy loves Nola. Also a free agent year for Nola.
Yeah, but also coming off the World Series and pitching a lot of extra innings.
Okay. I like your thought process.
So is Verlander. Whatever.
Nola's kind of a dog.
I took Verlander.
Go Wheeler is the same thing, though.
It's an NL guy.
Yeah, Verlander's an NL guy.
That's
I'm
huge.
taking Springs. I'm all on the Rays.
Wow.
Jeffrey Springs is projected to be a top 10 from Zips and a lot of projections. And I am big on changeups right now because they can do soft contact and swing and miss. And Springs on the Rays has 2 pitches, and just like Mac might steal all his votes, but this guy's got 2+ pitches, and he had a 2.5 ERA last year. He didn't go to the become a starter until halfway. I think he had 25 starts, and in those starts had a 2.6 ERA. I had this up. I don't have it up anymore. A 2.6 ERA as a starter, a 0 ERA as a reliever. I think he's 30, but he like put it together. 2.46 ERA on the season in 25 starts in 33 games. And then, yeah, he's got plus pitches. And I've been talking about him for a while because I think he's a scary pitcher when he's on. But, yeah, I wanted him in the 5th, and then Shane McClanahan fell to me, and I was like, I can't double up Rays now because they're going to steal votes from each other. But I still just like it because he is a sneak attack guy. I just Googled, and he is on a lot of like sneak attack fantasy lists and stuff like that. But yeah, his changeup had a 38% whiff rate last year, and his 4-seam fastball is a 26.5. That's 2 over 25. It's pretty high. His changeup in 2021 had a 48% whiff rate. It's a nasty pitch. It's one of the best changeups going. So
that's cool.
I like that. I think changeup pitchers, everyone's developing this slider and turning it into a sweeper. And I think that maybe not this year, but soon the hitters are just going to adjust to that, and then that trend's going to die. But the changeup kind of, if your secondary pitch is a changeup and it's really good, you're doing well, especially if you are a lefty.
Nice.
Good pick.
Nice.
Deep cut right there. I did not think you were going to go there.
I thought it was going to be way deeper than it actually is. Like when I saw he was on
like on some radars.
He's on like the Zips. Or he's sorry,
Sure.
13th Zips projection. I was like, oh.
It's a good pick, Jim.
You can take Nestor, Sevy.
I think Drew Rasmussen. You know, he even has an argument with those Rays. Don't sleep on them Rays.
Has anyone taken Max Scherzer?
Mad Max is still there, and I did start to get a little torqued up thinking about Mad Max and Justin Verlander having an old man chase for the Cy Young and Flushings.
Sharing information together naked in the sauna.
Knowledge.
They don't wear towels either. Those old guys don't wear towels.
They don't wear towels.
Nice hammer. You throw a good curveball, too. There's a lot of guys out there. You want to take a Mariner to make their fans happy. Wade Miley's
so
out there. Again, I think I've already got this in the bag, so I'm going to take a chance. I'm going with a young guy, you know, who's going to break out. That's what we like. I've got a guy that he pitched 125 innings last year in his rookie year. 164 strikeouts in those innings. Started slow.
Oh, my God. Don't you take my guy.
Finished strong. In his last 5 starts, a 0.62 ERA, 45 strikeouts in 29 innings.
Does he throw really, really hard?
I believe in stuff. I believe in kids. And I love, I'm sucking up to one of the bigger fan bases, so call me out. Hunter Green, baby. Why not? Why not be the kid?
It's a great pick.
Man. If the light bulb went on like it looked like it did at the end of last year, God, he's going to strike out a bunch of dudes. And it might even become their version of like Sandy, right? Like the Reds get kind of hyped for Hunter Green Day, and it becomes a thing at the stadium and all that. So I feel like I might be a year early on this one. It might be the year before the year, but...
Did he change his pitch mix? Does he have a secondary pitch?
Hunter Green?
Yeah.
I can check what changed. I know he pumps that fastball.
In September he had like a point
Yeah.
ERA and through like 5 or 6 starts. So
I think
he's
4 starts, right?
4 starts.
4 starts in September. He had 1 start in August. His last 5 are 0.62 ERA.
Who are they against?
Miami, St. Louis, Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, Chicago. So, hey, he's going to be in that NL Central. It's a good way to sneak some Cy Young votes, am I right? Coastal elitist.
Yeah, his slider's got to be there. His fastball's fast, gets absolutely rocked. The numbers against it are not good. I mean, it had a 5.12 slugging off of it last year, and a 260 batting average. So I think he started to bring that slider back up more.
He had to learn how to pitch.
Yeah.
Like we all do when we get called up to the show.
That's right. You can't rely on that electric stuff. You know that, Jake.
Everybody's got it.
You got to pitch. I like that pick. I thought about taking Hunter for my guy that's never received the votes, but then I saw that Spencer hadn't done it, so I had to do that. I fully believe in the Reds breakout with Lodolo and Green. I think this is going to be a little bit better. When we did the TPP, didn't like the team much, but when you talked about the pitching and some of the guys that have coming, like I think it's better days are ahead in Cincinnati.
Some talent on the way, and they're already.
Yes. They have a great owner, so that should be no problem.
Final pick of the draft?
Final pick of the draft. And I am going to one of our Moxie Kings.
Yes.
He has received Cy Young votes each of the 3 years before last year. Got off to a slow start. Lockout, I believe, was credited with messing him up a bit to start the year. But he figured something out in his final 85 and 2/3 innings, 2.52 ERA from July 22nd on. I'll grab Lance Lynn. A lot of people around this office.
Captain America,
A lot of
baby.
people around this office are buying some White Sox stock. I think if you're going to end up...
I have heard that a lot. Why? I'm not to discredit the
Yeah.
White Sox, but there has been a recent in this office.
Okay.
It's been a lot of Joes. to be
Collect.
fair.
Yeah, Joe's has said it, but two other people said it to me or said it at the warehouse last week recently where they kind of said it like it was insider trading.
If it happens, I think Lance would be a big reason for it. He seems ready for the year. Captain America Lance Lynn found something again at the end of last year, and he's been really good for 4 years now. Like next level, really good.
I like Lance.
We love Lance Lynn.
If you watch the White Sox TPP, you know that they're my girl that broke up with me that I can't quit. So maybe that's what's influenced the office a little bit. Chicago White Sox still got a banger team. I like Lance Lynn. I like him grabbing his dick after he strikes somebody out. So good pick, Beavers.
Yep.
Thank you.
Who were some of your just missed, Jims?
Not many. I mean, I kind of wanted more reaches than anything. We didn't get. No one took Framber, right?
No Framber.
He's high on a
tough
ton,
one.
He's high on a ton of lists. I wanted another Yankee, but I wasn't going to do that. But, Nestor got votes last year. It's Sevy's walk year, and he's seemingly healthy, but I wasn't going to do that because
Rodon could be missing all of
Rodon
April.
Update's good.
Yeah.
That could be a miss by us if Rodon starts
If he just
April
misses,
20th.
Yes.
But we need an
Yeah.
update on that.
I mean, Zips has Woodruff. Did anyone take Woodruff? No, right?
No one took Woodruff. No one took Scherzer.
And those are both in the top 5 for the NL according to Zips projections. So
Nobody took Wheeler. Nobody took Nola.
Yeah, Phillies.
Phillies fans are going to be mad.
no one took Brandon Fat.
Fott.
How do you say that last name?
I think Fott. I'm not sure.
Pfaadt.
Yeah.
Pretty shocked you didn't take Zach Gallen, Jake. I thought that was going to happen for
Yeah.
sure.
Snakes fans are going to be mad at me for that.
Tristan McKenzie
Considered him
breakout
at my
season
Logan
last
Webb
year.
pick.
He
I
could've been
wanted
one of
to
the
take
guys
Tristan
for us.
really bad.
Tristan. Bieber.
Oh, Bieber didn't go?
No.
It's because I thought you did, but you're calling Biebs Bieber. That's why.
Guardian fans are mad.
I would have been interested in him, but I already have 2 guys that I took last year already, and I took Bieber last year. It's like, well, I'm just
On the
drafting same
graphic,
team.
let's just make sure we put, I'm sorry, Philly fans. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Philly.
Yeah,
Sorry,
team.
Cleveland.
Sorry, Cleveland. And then just apologize to the Mariners just because.
It's because you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Sorry if we missed your guy.
Apologize to Mariners and Blue Jays fans. Always.
Always.
Every episode.
Should we give the fans 5? Should it be like Nola, Wheeler?
Yeah, I like that. Scherzer.
Scherzer.
Bieber.
Kirby, 100%.
It's got to be on there.
And Jay Groom.
I like that.
And Jay
I
Groom.
like that.
And Jay Groom.
Former number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Jay Groom.
Those are the fans. Awesome. We did it. Good luck to everybody.
Congrats, Trev. Hope you defend your title.
Jay Groom's from Barnegat.
I did because Spencer Strider's going to win the NL Cy Young.
Nice.
Well, I'll maybe see if someone has the other winner. It becomes more about how many people got votes.
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Like if Jake had Verlander, he goes
close
from
races.
Jake sucks.
Jay Groom.
Jay Groom,
Who's Jay Groom?
Barnegat.
Padres
Bastard.
kid.
Not in my book. How many pitchers on this list are in my book?
Phillies fan in the chat isn't bad.
Nice.
Subscribe.
Didn't.